So my experience of homelessness and addiction has been spanned over 27 years. My dad was an alcoholic. I seen a lot of violence when I was younger in the family home. Before I knew it, that life had passed and I became a heroin addict. I was addicted to crack cocaine. One day I was sitting in Paisley town centre. I was drinking a bottle of vodka and a lady came up to me when she started talking to me about Street Connect, and she planted a seed.
My background is I was in addiction from a young age. First of all alcohol, then drug addiction, and through that time I ended up at times in homeless units.
I ended up in homeless accommodation in the East End of London, and it was in there that I relapsed, had a major overdose and ended up back in a bit of a mess again. We met in a church and then we used to get paired doing street outreach together.
When we first started Street Connect, it was birthed really out of a passion for reaching people and telling them about our experience and how we'd been set free from addiction. And through the years, we've had the privilege to see people recover fully from life-controlling issues. And so that is a really exciting part of our work.
We've seen a lot of problems related to addiction, and we see a lot of that on the streets when we're out in the city centre and various other locations that we operate from. So we have a phrase we use: from the street to their feet to a life complete. And it's about taking people on that journey from having no hope when they're out on the streets to trying to get them to engage. That's through our street outreach and drop-in cafes, and always trying to move them towards recovery. Once we get them involved in our recovery groups or our intensive one-to-one support, we can ascertain if they want to do community-based recovery or residential rehab. So we're having a much greater reach and a much higher impact, and ultimately more lives are being transformed, which is what really motivates me.
At times this work can be hard because people can pass away or people don't make it through as well. So always keeping in mind that we're doing it for them, we're doing it for the people who are in addiction, for the next person that needs help.
I'm not going to say it was easy, a lot of it was very difficult. But on the 26th of September 2025, which is in 2 weeks' time, I'll be 2 years clean from drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, all that stuff. A year ago, when I was coming to the end of my sort of rehabilitation programme and I was being reintroduced to the community, I got the opportunity to come alongside Street Connect, volunteer with them, gain a bit of experience, and it's absolutely transformed my life.